Okay, hello and welcome to another video here in Minecraft. I'm back here now in my world, and this video might seem like a little bit of a deja vu to some of my existing subscribers, but I promise you that you're not going crazy. This is a re-recording of an existing video. I had a couple of videos, two I think, here on the channel, where I was building a storage room and a chest room, a chest to go with that, which I'll explain a little bit later. But unfortunately, due to my own stupidity and my own dumbassery, I ended up deleting the save for that. And I thought it'd be just easier for me to re-record those, mainly because then if I make any changes, it's nice and consistent, and also it's easier for me to not have to build the whole thing again and then do a video afterwards. So a couple of videos will be dedicated to that. I do apologise if you've already seen those. But hopefully I can make it a little bit entertaining still, if you choose to still watch those. But of course, once we've done that, we'll carry on as normal. But other than that, I've been gone for 2 weeks. I've been gone for 2 weeks, which I do apologise about. I did try sitting down and making a video, but I was pretty sick and it was pretty gnarly. And honestly, it wouldn't have been entertaining for you, let alone for me, if I'd have recorded. I would have been coughing and sneezing, and you can probably still tell in my voice that I'm still sort of coming down from it. So hopefully I'll be able to commentate normally, and we can move on. But it does make me think I should probably get my ass into gear a little bit and publish some kind of a recording schedule, not just so that you know when to expect me, but also so that I have the kind of pressure on to get these videos out at a sort of consistent rate. But if you just look through the window, you'll see the one benefit of all of this. It's the one benefit of this entire mess and this entire kerfuffle, which has been getting a second dog. I've added a second dog to my Wolfpack, which I'll show you now. And which one's which? Here we go. Here he is. This is, as you can tell by the orange collar, Balky, who is the second dog to be added to my Wolfpack. And I know it's lame, but I really want to have one of every colour of dogs. But I basically found him by mistake. I was chopping down some wood, and I ended up going that direction, maybe? And I ended up coming across another dog, and I waited all night, again, just like I did with Alf. I waited all night to get a skeleton to tame him, and it was a long and painful process, but I thought, fuck it, it's my life, it's my dream, and nothing's going to stop me now. So I'm going to take Balky with me, and also take Alf with me as well, because I'd feel bad just leaving one of them behind. But I might end up sitting them down. If they're a pain in the ass having both of them, because Alf can already be a pain in the ass anyway. I think having 2 dogs running around would just be a recipe for disaster. But I'm going to try taking them both with me. But I don't think it's going to stay as 2 dogs in this wolf pack for very, very long, to be honest with you. Because technically, I have 2 dogs now. So I could expand it infinitely from here, even though they're both male. I don't know. We'll see. I can probably find some more if I go back over in that direction. But I did read that they last like 10 minutes now before they despawn. That might not be true, but if it is, then that is really shit. But I've got 2, so I am technically set for life when it comes to Minecraft dogs, as long as one of them doesn't get themselves thrown in front of an Enderman, like this one here has already done once in his lifetime. But for those of you that did not catch the original recording of this, what I'm going to be doing is building a storage system, and the way I'm going to do that, and it's not going to be an advanced storage system or anything like that, just your standard sort of chest room, but I'm going to be doing that in a giant version of a Minecraft chest block. And the reason that I'm going to do it that way is because it's a Coaster Kieran tradition that dates back to the very beginning of the Coaster Kieran channel, actually. I've done this in every single survival series that I've ever run. I did it in my first ever world that I recorded, and I kind of just carried it along with me because I like it. And so it's kind of an homage to my past, but also an homage to the past of Minecraft as well, because I feel like people don't really build giant versions of blocks anymore. I don't know anybody I've never seen a video in a long time where someone's built a giant creeper or a giant chest or a giant, dirt block. So those kind of things. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and then in the next episode we'll start working on putting chests inside. The outside will be as I've done it all of my life, but the inside I'm going to snazz up and make it my kind of unique design inside. And so what I'm going to do is, thankfully it's nighttime, which is good. And speaking of nighttime, I've dyed my bed. I did this in the original recording as well, but I had a red flower in one of my chests, so I decided to just quickly dye the bed red, so that this building has that classic Minecraft feel. Because this is my first house, and I want it to feel like first house, first Minecraft build, I don't know, classic feel, something like that. But I'm going to go to bed and then I'm going to get right into it. But what I want to do quickly while we're here is, let me just check in there. No, I took some stone, so I've smelted some stone for the latch on the chest. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all of my spruce logs and oak planks, which you can see I've already been working on making. And then we can get straight to building it. I've cleared out a lot of room. Originally, in the original video, I ended up spending a lot of time chopping down trees, but I'm not going to spend too much time doing that now. I've cleared out a hell of a lot of room, including, as you can see by my flint and steel, burning down a whole load of trees. So I'm going to go to sleep, and then we can get straight out there, actually, and we can get working on this giant chest, and hopefully my dogs will follow me without any trouble. I'm not experienced with taking two around with me, but hopefully there won't be pains in the asses for this. Oh, there's a spider over there. And this does remind me that while I've been absent, I've been working on. Oh, I should put my shield on. I don't. Do I have it? I don't know if I've got it on me. Go away. Why are you here? Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god, I'm bad at this. I'm bad at creepers. I always panic when the creepers come about. No, I don't have my shield on me, which is kind of sucky. I'll have to go find that. But I'm going to take this. Because it's been lying here since about episode 2, and then we can go straight over here. But I've taken my absence because I wasn't able to record. I've been taking the time to just work on the quality of the video, the quality of my mic, things like that. Just testing about different ways that it can work. So hopefully this video looks a little bit nicer, sounds a little bit cleaner. If you are interested in that kind of things, but of course your feedback is always welcome as well. And this is a good sight to see actually, because I originally had 2 leads. But because I deleted my world like an idiot, I ended up losing those. So I'm actually going to kill this guy here. And, oh, hopefully my dogs will... What are they doing? Oh, shit. I don't think they did that before. Oh, they're attacking the dogs. Okay, shit. Okay, right. Okay, get him. Yeah, get him. Oh, my God. I didn't know they spat at you. I don't think they did that before. Thankfully, I've got a lot of this rotten flesh, so I can heal them up. However, they don't actually look damaged, and I'd be concerned that I'd end up breeding them. Which I don't really want to do right now. I want to go out and tame some. I want to go find some more and tame them. But I'm going to get straight to work on this. I'm going to leave them for the time being. Hopefully they behave, and hopefully they don't end up dying. I'll put down my crafting table, and oh, I should go get my bed as well, because I don't want to be running back and forth. So I'll just quickly run and go get my bed, and then we can get started on this chest room, and hopefully get a little bit more than just the front done. The front is my main goal, because I think if we get the front done, you can kind of get the idea. But hopefully we'll get the kind of foundations and the framework of the chests done at the same time as well. And I'll just take that. And then dogs, you follow me. We're not staying in the house. I did give them a little dog bed, but they're not going to stay there. They can come out for some exercise and for a little walk. And then we can get working on the foundations. And again, yeah, like I said, the front of the chest. So if I just quickly run over here, and then I can show you what we're going to start doing. I'll leave my bed and my dogs over here, because I'm going to be building about 16, I think. 16 blocks high, so it's definitely not the kind of place for dogs. Originally when I recorded this, I ended up almost pushing Alf to his death, which I felt pretty bad about. But he was kind of getting in the way. So I think the best thing I can do is leave my dogs there to watch from a good distance. And you'll see that I've got a little marker there where I was going to start building, but I think I'll just build as far back as I can. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Like I said, 16 by 16 by 16. And that should hopefully all work. I'm going to just try and get through it nice and quickly without counting and recounting. So again, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And the reason that I've done it over here, because this is obviously quite far away from where I'm living, in my little cove. It's just so that I can get a good panorama from the top of the chest. Again, a kind of homage to my past was always getting a little panorama from the top of my big chest room. So I think it'll be nice to do that again in some episodes. Not sure I'll start all my episodes like that, like I used to, but I think just getting a good look over the land, having this in a nice place that I can get a good panorama over the land, should hopefully be something nice to do when we want to see how the world's progressed. And again, adding on to the kind of quality of the video, I brought the render distance up just a little bit, just so that from here you can see down to the cove and the dock and the house and things like that. So hopefully that should all look kind of nice. The video should hopefully be a little bit more polished, because yeah, they were kind of shit in quality before, which is kind of nice, but also it's yeah, for you I feel like it's I feel like it looks kind of crap, and I didn't bother counting, which is kind of come back to bite me in the ass. So 2, 3, 4 and 5, and I'll just do this because I'm going to need these here anyway. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. And that is kind of the general dimensions of the chest. So like I say, this is a good place to get that panorama, and you probably won't be able to see it because I can barely see it, but there's just a little bit of the dock poking out. But as we make our way over here, finishing off the framework, you should be able to see the house and things like that. Obviously by a few episodes from now, a lot more of this will be cleared. I was obviously in the process of doing this before I deleted my world anyway, so most of this will be gone, because I'm going to just basically carry on with what I was doing originally, which was clearing out this whole area, and eventually this will be filled with things, so you'll be able to get a pretty good look over the world. This will obviously be the main area of the world. Things that we build will be in this kind of general vicinity, hopefully anyway. So from here, hopefully we'll be able to get a nice view. And what I'll do while I'm on full health is just drop myself down like so. And just get working on these framework of the building. And then we can fill the front in. Because like I said, the front, I think, is probably the most important part. So then we can go back there and get a good look at the world as it progresses. And I can see some of my stumps over there. Got to get into the habit of getting rid of those. That's a spruce thing where you got to leave the stump down to get to the rest of the tree. But I end up doing it for all trees now, even these tiny little oak ones like this, where they definitely don't need the stump leaving. And I should probably eat. I've taken the wise decision to cook a load of baked potatoes, so I shouldn't run out of food, and I shouldn't need to go back down to the cove now between episodes as well. So if I just carry on like so, and I'll just keep dropping myself down. Hopefully I should be healed up enough that I don't die. So, okay, I should probably eat a little bit more. 2.5 hearts, I should be fine, but I've got to make sure to heal up every time. I suppose by the next one I could probably jump into that water there too, just to save me some time eating. And then we'll have the foundations done. There is another line of spruce, which is going to represent the lid and the sort of opening of the chest lid, which will be about 4-5 blocks down from the top. And then, like I said, I smelted some smooth stone up in the furnace back home, which I'll use to make the little latch on the chest as well. But other than that, it's a pretty basic build. It's a big build, but it's a basic build, and so it's a good thing for me to build because I'm pretty crap. I'm pretty crap at building in Minecraft. So building something like this that's of a big scale but also pretty simple is the best thing for me to do. Right. I want to make sure that I've healed up fully because I think the way my health is now, I would probably die if I jumped. Maybe not now. I think it was about 2.5 hearts left, wasn't it? I probably should have just jumped into the water. I'm only about 2 blocks away from the water anyway. The good thing is because I've not had to chop down a load of trees, I can take it a little bit easier. I think when I did this the first time around, I was just spamming blocks everywhere really quickly. And I don't like that. I don't know if you, again, like, yeah, I'm happy to hear what people think of my videos and change and improve my videos accordingly. But I don't like videos where they're just spamming blocks down really, really quickly. So again, I think, you know, I like to take this at a decent pace, not piss around for too long, but also not do things at a super speed. I'll come over here to the water actually. Shit. Oh yeah, I did it. Okay, so I can get there. That's a good thing to do. Maybe I'll make a little infinite water source. I don't think I... Oh, I do actually have a bucket on me. I won't do that for the time being. Mainly because I want to keep this area kind of clean. Just so I can get a look at it. And so that is the general dimensions. So as you can tell, at least by the standards of what I've been doing so far, it's a pretty big building actually. So it'll be a good place to get a good look. And also this will fit a good few hundred chests in. The design that I have in mind, and again you will have seen this if you watch the now removed videos, it's going to be pretty tightly packing those chests in there. I don't know whether I ever built a chest quite this big in the past actually, so I say that it's an homage to my past, but I suppose technically it's quite an improvement on it. And is that the middle? Yeah, that's the middle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start working on a staircase up from here. And then we can, as we go along, just fill in these oak planks, like so. And then hopefully we can get the front sorted and get that kind of lid going around the rest of it. And I'll be happy. I'm not going to do 2 episodes of the outside because it'd just be more of the same. This is obviously a very samey kind of build. There's not really much detailing into it. It's a big square filled with oak and a few spruce logs. So whatever I get done in this episode, I'll finish the rest of it off camera. That's just because it's like I say, it's a pretty samey build, and I think a second episode would be so incredibly boring to watch a second episode of it. Although technically, I suppose I am making a second episode of it, but that's because of my own stupidity. So I'll just fill all of this in, and I suppose I should go to sleep because I think while I'm out here, I'll get a hell of a lot of those monsters nearby notifications, because I can imagine they spawn in pretty quickly. I'll get this out, and I suppose I should put down some torches too, just while we're here, because we're going to be working here for quite a while. I'll spam down a bunch of these, just so that we don't get too many creepers and whatnot spawning around at the foot of our chest, because that's the last thing that we want, is our precious work being destroyed, especially here around the bed too, because I think that'd be incredibly annoying if they destroyed my bed. Because I've spawned the spawn point of this world is actually pretty far away from here, so it'd be, oh god, there they are. I'm gonna give it a go. I've not got my shield on me, but I want to get into the habit of not panicking when I see one. And I suppose this is a bad time to do it, mainly because I'm low on health and there's 2 of them. But if I just not panic and I just take my time, 1 and 2, yeah, okay. I'll eat before I do this. Make sure there's nothing creeping up behind me. No pun intended. And then get this guy here as well. Oh, that zombie sighted me. The zombies, they sight you from so far away. Like, I've had them chasing me all over the place. And I might as well get him, because he's not going to take too many hits. And I'm proud of myself, actually, for not panicking. I get a lot of creeper panic, because they just come towards you, and then I'm, like, not pressing the keys correctly. Because I've said this a million times, I'm shit with the S key and things like that. So I end up getting into a state of panic, and then it explodes, and then it's just a disaster. I've already been killed by probably about 2 or 3 creepers since I started this world. So yeah, not a good track record with creepers. But I'll get there, and I'll eventually be less of a pussy. I'll just fill in as much of this as I can. I'm going to have to work out where the next line of spruce logs needs to be. But I should actually be able to do that perhaps from this high. If I go 1, 2, 3 and 4, I believe it's 4, and then you get a log of spruce like that, and that goes around the whole thing as well, every side of that. So I'll eventually, since I won't be able to get the whole thing filled in with oak wood, I will try and get this little spruce lid, and I'll be happy for the day. The only thing that I absolutely don't want to do is the roof. And that's because while I'm working on the insides, I think it'll be nice to have the daylight, mainly for the video, but also for mob's sake, because it's going to be pretty dark in there if I filled that in. Also, I'll need to do a slab on the roof, because I want the chest going right up to the very top. And of course, as I'm sure you already know, a slab. If a slab's above a chest, it can open. But if a block is above the chest, then it can't open. That's very basic Minecraft knowledge. I don't think I need to explain that. It is not 2012. But just in case you didn't know, just in case you're following me since I've started playing Minecraft again, and you yourself are an amateur, which I'm sure there is nobody. I think my videos are more humorously bad. But I'll finish that. Now I've finished. And then I'll carry on around. Because I shouldn't need to pile up if I go like this. And I'll have to be careful. But, yeah. You see, you can kind of inch your way around like that. And then you don't have to make any dirt or anything like that. So it's pretty nice, actually. If I carry on. And then we'll have the kind of lid around the outside of the chest. And like I say, front will be finished. Maybe if I've got some extra blocks, I might just spam a few down. But other than that, I think just having the front done, you can kind of picture how it's going to look in the end. And then obviously when you come to next video, this whole thing will be filled in bar the roof as well. And let me check that. Is that 4? Yeah, I do think it was 4, but it looks kind of small. But I think 4 is the right number. And then we can put that little stone latch on there as well, and that'll kind of that'll make it look like a chest instead of just a big wooden block. Come around like so. Gotta try not to fall. Oh shit! I say that, but then I do. I'll just do this, and then we can get straight back up there. Oh, I keep pressing the caps lock instead of the shift. I really am just an old person. Yeah, you're not watching anybody professional. I don't think I'll ever have the capacity to be very professional at this game. So if you're looking for that, I apologise. This is more just for you to laugh at how bad I am. I can fill some of this in while I'm here. I suppose I need to get down and get rid of this. Let's just work on the front. Let's just finish the front off. And then we can get that latch finished and whatnot. I'll just keep staircasing up. This is a better way. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm thinking about how I want to build stuff and how the most efficient way to build it is. Usually I'm just like, yeah, piling up with dirt. But now I'm making a dirt staircase. I'm starting to get I'm starting to think about things, which hopefully makes the videos a little bit more watchable. Let's just fill all of that in. I don't think I've got the stone on me, have I? No, I've got some cobblestone, but I did smelt some smooth stone. I actually need to find out something about smooth stone, because I smelted a little bit more smooth stone than I needed, and so my thought was to make smooth stone paths, because I wanted to have a path going around this whole island. But I don't know how to turn the smooth stone into... I don't even know how to explain it. It's the kind of like a slab that looks like it's kind of really light grey, and it's like a slab, but you can't get it in a full block form, I don't think. Do you know the kind of block that I'm talking about? I feel like that does not make any sense to anybody. But there's a block, it's a slab, and it's really light grey with kind of like an outline around the edges. And I've got no idea how to make it. I swear it was just a slab version of this, but they look completely different to one another. So I'm not sure if they ended up fixing that and making real slabs for this, and then this other block is hard to get now or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out anyway. I feel like that's the kind of thing that I can't even explain, so I don't expect to get an answer for that. But that's what I'm thinking anyway for my little path around the island. People always use it in like city builds. They always use it as like city sidewalks kind of stuff. So maybe that'll give you a hint as to what I'm talking about. We've got a door up here. I want to have like a little... I'm not really sure why. I can't explain why I want to have it, but I want to have like a little slab just up here. So I'll just make myself a couple of slabs, and then we can put down this smooth stone. And I shouldn't have got rid of that staircase really, because I'm going to need to get up there again. But if I just make that, and then I can just do that. Don't know why. Like I say, I don't know why I want to do that, but this is what it'll look like. So obviously you can kind of picture how it'll look at large when all the sides are filled in, and then I'll just come up here like so. So this is the center, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I should have looked at my chest actually for reference, because the good thing about having a little chest is you can also use it as a tiny little blueprint for the build. But if I go down like that, I think it's like that. This is something that I never remember, even though I've done this 100 times. I think it's 2 blocks under the line and then 1 block above. Okay, yeah, that looks right. I think I've got that right. Let me check. This is a double chest, but I imagine that the latch looks the same. Yeah, you can just kind of work it out. 1 block and then 2 blocks under the line. But that is finished. Obviously, we've got the rest of this. But what I might do is I've actually got quite a lot of oak planks, but I'm not going to do any more because I don't think I'd finish enough for it to be worth doing another wall. So I think I'll just leave it here. I think that looks perfectly fine. I'm sure many of you already saw the original recording anyway, but if you didn't, then the next video we'll be doing the insides and adding in chests and things like that. So I'm going to leave the video off there. Hopefully you did enjoy, and maybe I'll see you later. Bye bye.